Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We're with Assemblyman John McKeon, who is here for budget hearings this week. But we've been talking to him about a few other issues, including a gun buyback program that now you've made certain is going to go statewide.
Well, we're hopeful. The last term we passed it out of the Assembly in a bipartisan way, and it's something that doesn't impinge on anyone's constitutional rights, but it's a way to get guns off the street is the bottom line. The Attorney General in the last 3 years, through 10 buyback programs, took 16,000 guns off the street, 2,000 of which were illegal, and the money was able to be supplemented through the forfeiture fund. That forfeiture fund is why it's very well spent to work in that regard. But we could do much better, and why would we want to take guns off the street? We really have an actuarial problem. If you look in the United States, there's almost one gun per American now. There's a reason why 3 out of every 100,000 Americans are involved in gun-related violence. It's an actuarial problem. Look at Great Britain. There's 6 guns for every 100 persons in Britain, while there's, again, close to, I think it's 89 is the actual number per 100 Americans. That's why our figures are 3 out of 100,000 in that violence, and theirs are 0.2%. It's an actuary problem. Even if you break it down by state in places like Alaska, Louisiana, where they have more guns per person than they do in a place like New Jersey, you see that the violence rates are proportionate to that. So this is a way, without encroaching on anybody's rights to have guns, to take them off the street. And we're looking to do 3 programs a year, as opposed to 10 over 3 years. We're going to do 9 every year, spread them out throughout the state, make sure there's at least 3 cities involved, and if we could triple the amount of guns we pulled off in the last 3 years each year, then we'll save lives.
Do these work, though? I know they happen in cities all the time, and they get a lot of guns, but does that really reduce crime?
Well, it's my point on the actuary part of it, right? If someone's going to commit a crime with a gun, they're going to commit a crime with a gun. But if you just look at the percentages, you can't deny the statistics. You can have your own opinions, but not your own facts. And when you compare it with other countries, if you even compare it in the United States, state to state, the more guns in a state equals more gun violence. And so it's just a matter of reducing that sum, and it will, no question in my mind, save lives.
One quick question. New Jersey's at the back of the class when it comes to these primaries. Would you like to see it get moved up?
It might be we're at the head of the class by the way things worked out, at least on the Republican side. Conventional wisdom is that Secretary Clinton will have the Democratic nomination wrapped up by June 7th, I think. But certainly the Republican primary is going to be in play. New Jersey might end up getting all those TV ads that play insufferably.
Except they spend the money in New York and Philadelphia.
We want to see them on our channel here in Monmouth County.
There you go. Thank you so much. On Channel 3.
That's it.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Jack McKeon, who is an assemblyman from Morris County and Essex County, and has to get back to work because he's on the Budget Committee. Thank you so much for taking the time.
It was fun to spend lunch hour with you, Larry.
I'm sorry we didn't have food. We'll be back in just a minute.